morning, Twitch. Good morning, Twitch. Good morning, Twitch. Good morning on this 03.20.2023. Current time is 05:26 a.m. Eastern Time here in upstate New York, southern tier of upstate New York where I live and reside this morning. Rich Roberts on the Twitch at Fireman Rich. You can follow me over there on Twitter. Good morning, Tina. Good morning, Chris Technician. Good morning, Lady Cat 31. And they're saying good morning to each other. Just got up to get the cup of coffee, Tina says. Yep, and I do have the cup of coffee. Thank you, Tina, for that lead in. I do have the coffee, and it's tasting mighty fine, folks. Mighty fine, mighty fine. How is everybody doing on this Monday morning? We're starting a new weekend, or a new week. I hope everybody had a good weekday, or weekend. Get that straight. We're starting a new week. I hope everybody had a good weekend as far as that goes. And today is the first day of spring, the 20th. Let me see. Yeah, I just said that, Lady Cat. Today is the first day of spring, but the rodent said 6 more weeks, and it puts it out to like Thursday, Friday. But I'm saying it's the first day of spring as far as that goes. I'm good. Just gaming. Okay, gaming weekend was good. I hope everybody's weekend was good. Let's see. Time. Spring starts. Let's see. Let's get the official time. First day of spring, according to the old Farmer's Almanac, is. That doesn't say. Usually it gives the time. Oh, that's too much. I don't want the commercial. I don't want the ads. Oh, here's time and date when the first day of spring is. First day of spring. And so it doesn't give the time. What the frickin' time? They go into long. Just give the frickin' straight time, for God's sake. Let's see, what time spring begins? Okay, let's see what this says. March, I just had it. What the hell? What time does spring? Let's see, 21:24 UTC time. What's UTC time? We have to go to that. I don't know what UTC time is. I know what Eastern time is. That's my current time. UTC time is 5:24 p.m. Okay, so that's British. That's near the British. So it's 5:24 today. That's when spring officially starts. But I'm saying it starts already because I saw a robin yesterday. I saw my first robin right at the end of the lane there, as far as that goes. I was bopping around in the little dirt spot there. My step cousin's birthday is on the 21st. That's tomorrow. Yeah, that's tomorrow. But I saw a robin, and that was pretty cool. I was watching it out the kitchen window for about 5 minutes while I was drinking some coffee yesterday morning. And that was pretty good as far as that goes. And I'm not worried about that, Chris, unlike some other people I talked about. Well, I didn't mention the individual's name. There's people that are worried about that, Chris, and I am not worried about that. I'm thankful. Thank you for that. But I don't make too much light of it and stuff. Hey, Tim Fan, yo. Thank you for being here. As a broadcaster, you don't make that your whole emphasis of broadcasting. And the people watching on the replay, I'll just say to you, it's about the number of numbers watching. If I get 1 or 2 people, which I have more than that, I am very, very thankful, and proceed on with the broadcast. I don't make a whole broadcast talking about that or trying to talk about shirt-tailing off of somebody else's broadcast, which some broadcasters do and stuff. I am thankful that I get invited into other broadcasts, which I had some broadcasts. I did a kick Saturday, and I did a morning Twitch here. I don't think I had anybody here yesterday morning. You were all sleeping or busy and stuff like that. It was early, and And then I was invited on Tony D's broadcast yesterday, right around lunchtime with Glick. We talked about some sports, and which was good. But a broadcaster has to stand on their own 2 feet, and Tony D is definitely doing that. Glick is definitely doing that. But I listened to a Twitter Spaces this over the weekend that on the replay, and I'm like, same old stuff. Not going to change. Same old stuff. But let's see. Currently today it is 20 degrees Fahrenheit. That's negative degrees centigrade. And you're thinking, oh, yuck. It's cold. Yeah, it's cold out. But today is going to be a sunny spring day. High of 51 degrees Fahrenheit. The winter temperatures are no more, man. We're getting into the 40s and 50s this week. Winds out of the west by southwest at 10 to 15 miles, so that might bring it down into the 40s. Here's the kicker. Here's another indication. It is springtime. Sun will be rising this morning at 7:10 a.m., which is in another hour and 12 minutes. But the sun will be setting at 7:17. That's 7 more minutes more than daylight. So spring is here. The equinox is when the sun is equal of daylight, or nighttime and equal to daylight. Well, we got more daylight, so it's spring, folks, despite what that rodent said out there in Puxatawny, Pennsylvania, as far as that goes. So spring is here. Spring has sprung, okay? And I'm very happy about that. That's a hashtag positive start to the day, hashtag PSTTD type of thing there that we like. At spring, we no longer... am I going to put the snow shovel away? Nah, wait a week. They're still sitting out in the back room. Current times and temperatures around the world here. Honolulu, Hawaii at 11:33 yesterday, still. It's 73 degrees Fahrenheit, cloudy skies. Phoenix, Arizona, 2:33 a.m. Cloudy skies, 55 degrees Fahrenheit. Albuquerque, New Mexico. There's that snowflake. They still have the snowflake at, again, 3:34 a.m., same time. 32 degrees Fahrenheit. Deming, New Mexico is 42 degrees Fahrenheit. 68 for the high. Back in Washington State. Yeah. Let me just make sure. I want to make sure something here. Yeah, Washington State. Yeah. Lady Cat has 46 degrees in Washington State and raining right now. Well, that's the northwest there. It's a raining area of the country. In Chicago, Illinois, at 4:34 a.m., it's partly cloudy, partly clear, 30 degrees Fahrenheit. Down in New York City at 5:35, that is our current time. Sort of raining anyway. Yep. Hey, Jack. Is he pawing at the rug there? 5:35 a.m. currently down in New York City. Clear skies, 34 degrees Fahrenheit. So they're a little bit warmer. Across the pond in Cork, Ireland, at 9:35 a.m. this morning, it is raining, 52 degrees Fahrenheit. In Milan, Italy, 10:35 a.m. Sunny, 54 degrees Fahrenheit. In Riyadh, the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia, at 12:35 p.m. It is sunny, 82 degrees Fahrenheit. In New Delhi, India, at 3:05 p.m., cloudy skies, 76 degrees Fahrenheit. In Mumbai, India, 3:06 p.m. also. No temperature, but cloudy. Somebody kicked the side of the weather station there, and yeah, here Jack, and there's Jack. Jack is gracing us with his presence here, as far as that goes. Good morning, Jack. From how we doing, Jack? Oh, he's checking something out. Let's see. Riyadh, 12:36 p.m., 82 degrees Fahrenheit. Sunny skies. Oh, I'm going backwards. I'm in Mumbai. Okay, I got sidetracked there. Kuala Lumpur at 5:36 p.m. Sunny skies, 82 degrees. Manila, Philippines. It's sunny there also at 5:36 p.m. 88 degrees Fahrenheit. In Tokyo, Japan at 6:36 p.m. 61 degrees Fahrenheit. And in Melbourne, Australia at 8:37 p.m. Partly cloudy, partly clear, 64 degrees Fahrenheit. And Sydney, Australia, 87 degrees, or at 8:37 p.m., 70 degrees Fahrenheit as far as that goes. Rich, make sure Jack didn't get his coffee. No, he doesn't like coffee. What are you doing, Jack? Hey, come here. What you doing, huh? You gonna say hi to everybody, huh? Everybody's saying good morning to you. And he had his food, and he went to the bathroom, and as far as that goes. And hey, real Ted Hicks, Ted, how you doing? How you doing, sir? I missed you yesterday morning. I saw that you were on with Tony later on, and Ted Hicks. He's a broadcaster doing real late night parenting. Give him a follow. Great guy. And he's saying good morning to everybody in the chat. Ted Hicks is a great guy. And he was with Tony yesterday, I guess. What was I doing? Oh, I was watching, I saw the alert, and I peeked in a little bit, and I was watching a movie on the TV back here. I was watching Equalizer 2 with Denzel Washington. What a movie. That's a great movie. So, and you just follow. Follow Ted Hicks. Ted Hicks is a good guy. He's down there in Long Island, probably getting ready to get on the train there and stuff. We do have our thought for the day, a quote from a very ingenious, smart American. Let's see, where's his bio here? Here we go. Is that it? Yeah, Booker T. Washington. Booker T. Washington was an American educator, author, orator, advisor to several presidents. Okay, between 1890 and 1915, Washington was the dominant leader in the African American community and of the contemporary black and of the contemporary black elite and stuff. Very smart individual, Booker T. Washington, an educator, and he has a very good quote that is our thought for the day this morning, and it goes as follows. Success is not measured by the position one has reached in life. So you could be the president of the largest freaking company in the world, but that doesn't mean you're successful in life. Rather by the obstacles that you overcame while trying to succeed. If you succeed, everybody, I hope, does succeed in life. That's my premise, I guess. I think I've succeeded. I've come across some hurdles as far as that goes, and most people that have succeeded and those high spots has succeed. I don't think for the most part something was handed to them, unless they did some shady things, or else they were successful and they take advantage and use that successful stuff, their success, to do some shady stuff. And I guess I mentioned shady stuff because all I can think of when I'm saying that is our current president as far as the shady stuff. Not to say that the former president did do some shady stuff. They all did shady stuff. So just stating a fact, I guess, or not a fact. I don't have any proof, but everybody has that. Okay, but getting back to the success. I can hear the missus in the back. Yeah, she's in the background. I know people like that, Tim Fan. Yeah, I do too, Tim. So success is not okay. I've got the most money and all that and stuff, and I'm saying good morning to you, everybody in the chat. Okay, so there, everybody's saying good morning.
Oh, morning.
There we go.
Sorry. I'm distracted by a cat.
Oh, she's doing the milk for the cats there. as far as that goes. So success is not measured by the position one has reached in life, rather by the obstacles overcome while trying to succeed. Booker T. Washington, and he's a gentleman that probably had to do overcome a lot of obstacles back during that time frame and stuff. Yummy for the cats, yeah. Good morning, yeah. Ted says good morning also. So Booker T. Washington, a great American. And my cat Apollo doesn't like milk. He likes, yeah. The cats like water too here. Animals better like water. They have to have water. So let's see. Booker T. Washington. He was born in Virginia, Westlake Corners, Virginia, April 5th, 1856, and he passed away in Tuskegee, Alabama. And a great American individual educator as far as that goes. So we thank him for his quote and for our thought for the day this morning. I think he might have been friends with Mark Twain. I had a quote yesterday from Mark Twain, and I think they crossed the same paths. And I think, let's see, 1856, maybe. Yeah, maybe. I don't know. He could have. Okay. I'm just saying it's in that time frame. He could have probably crossed paths with Mark Twain. Let's see. Jack looks like looking out the window, apparently. Yeah. They like looking. That's the cat TV, we call it. The windows, it's cat TV. Every window's a different channel. No, he's back here on the chair. Jack is like, okay, that's enough window time. Yeah, Jack is back here on the chair. He's chilling now. I think he already had his milk. He usually gets, the cats aren't all there, so he gets his milk a little bit. He's the first one to get the milk and stuff like that. Let's see our national days. Today is Monday, March 20th. It is the 79th day and the 12th week of the year. We're 22. Get this. There's finally a percent sign up here. We're 22% through this year already. Okay, we're almost a quarter way through the year, and this month is almost over. We only got 2 more weeks. As far as I miss having cats, but expensive in a way. Yeah, in a way, okay. You know, you don't want to be take on a pet if you can't afford it and stuff like that. It doesn't, you know, you got to take care of the pet. The pets, they're like family. They're like family. They're like our little babies running around here and stuff like that. Let's see. What do we have for national days? We have National Proposal Day, if you want to propose to somebody. National Native HIV/AIDS Awareness Day. That's important. Come a long way on that front. You know, there's people living longer. It's not. World Flower Day. National Ravioli Day. Ooh, that's good. That sounds good. But no, today is spring begins. It's spring begins today, and you know, I'm gonna go ahead and put this up. This is a nice picture. I like that image. Let's go ahead and put this image up. It is spring, so we need to go with that because it's we're no longer in winter. We're out of spring. We can start enjoying. Well, I enjoyed the winter. This has been a nice. It hasn't been too bad of winter. Let's see. I love cats, though. I'm excited for spring. Yeah, spring. I am too, Erica. Spring is a good thing, as far as that goes. Let me see. Let's see. Let's get the spring begins today. Let's go ahead and copy that text, and we'll put it there in the tweet. And you can go to my Twitter timeline at Fireman Rich, and you'll see the picture I just tweeted. It's a field of flowers to celebrate the first day of spring. Okay, and our winter wasn't that. Yeah, we didn't have that bad of winter. Tina says, yeah, finally spring. Yes, but my allergies drive me. Yeah, that's the trade-off. You get rid of the snow, and then you have your allergies because of everything. As far as that goes, but spring begins on March at 5. When did I say 5:24 this afternoon? As far as officially, okay, that's the time that I see on the interwebs here. and so, but for all practical purpose, yeah, no kidding, yeah, it's allergy season. Ugh, yeah. Um, so spring begins on March on vernal equinox, which is when the amount of sunshine is approximately 12 hours. Actually, that was yesterday. It was as close as it was going to get. I think it was 1 minute, or maybe it was Saturday. But we're 7 minutes ahead on more daylight for today. The amount of sunlight will incrementally increase, about a minute every other day until the first day of summer. The vernal equinox marks the moment the sun crosses the celestial equator. This is the imaginary line in the sky above the Earth's equator from south to north. The vernal equinox happens on March 19th, 20th, or 21st. So, we're right in that frame right there every year in the northern hemisphere. In the southern hemisphere, they're going to get their winter now. Down in Australia, where Bernie lives, they're going into their fall and then their winter. But in the southern hemisphere, the same event marks the beginning of fall. The weather guys mark the spring from March 1st through May 31st. So there we have it. It's the first day of spring, and we're happy for it. So this weekend, I did do some broadcast. I did actually what? I did an hour Saturday, an hour yesterday morning, and then I was on with Tony we were on for over an hour, and Glick. It's Tony and Glick. They have a broadcast with some other third guy. I can't remember his name. John, I think his name is, or something, on nonsense or something. It's a good broadcast. It's funny. Oh, Jeff. Thank you, Chris. Yeah, Jeff. Tony, Glick, Tony, and Jeff. Nonsensical nonsense or something like that. It's a podcast here a broadcast here on Twitch, and so it was good getting with them. And it was a very, very good broadcast. We got into the sports, the XFL. Let's see, to tighten up the scores, who won last night? Did Houston win? Let me see. What was the scores? Because I don't know if the Renegades beat the... let's see. I'm going to get the scores here. Because Houston had lost. The St. Louis Battlehawks lost. The Las Vegas Vipers won. Where's the scores? Oh, week 5. Where's the scores? I'm not seeing the oh, wait a minute. Is this the scores up here? No, I want week 5. Week 5. Let's see. Okay, there's the scores. And Arlington just won against San Antonio. So I went 50% as far as that goes. And and the standings. Let's see what the standings. We went over this yesterday, so I'm not going to really. It looks like the DC Defenders are 5-0. They're leading their division, and the Houston Roughnecks are leading there 4-1. Arlington, they increased 3-2, and they're tied in the third spot with the St. Louis Battlehawks and the Seattle Sea Dragons. But they're in the other division, so they're second in the division, which is good. I don't know how they're going to set up their playoffs because they are in. So the schedule. How many weeks do they play? Glick's real name is Chris, but he likes... Yeah, I like calling him Glick. He's a good guy. Good dude. So that's next week. How many weeks we got? We got 9 weeks? No, there's 10 weeks, and then there's the semifinals in April to May, and then May 7th to 13th is the championship. By that time, USFL will be going. We talked about the USFL. The big thing is we don't know too much about the players unless you watch the game. Glick made the observation that the play is sort of subpar. It's not really that great. It's the first year they've had it. I like it because the main thing that we all agreed on is the fact that we can, when there's a penalty or something like that, you're right there. Everybody's mic'd up. You feel like you're right there. So That's good. The big thing though that's shadowing the XFL is the NCAA, and we got a Sweet 16. I'm not going to go over the who won and lost last night. I'm just going to announce who is in the Sweet 16. You have, and this will take place March 23rd, which is this Thursday. You got Michigan State going against Kansas State. You got Arkansas going in against University of Connecticut, UConn. Florida Atlantic beat the FDC last night. That was the 16th seed, but they're going to go against Tennessee. That Tennessee should win that game. Gonzaga goes against UCLA. That should be a really good game. I'd like to see UCLA win that. Here's the big one, and this will be on the. You got Alabama playing their number one against San Diego, and then the other number one, Houston, is playing against Miami of Florida. That's a 1 and 5. Let's see. Alabama's one playing against San Diego, which is a 5th seed. University of Arizona or University of Houston is seeded number one, playing against 5th seed Miami, Florida. Then we still have a 15th seed. Princeton is playing Creighton, which is 6. So that's going to be interesting. That's Friday. Let's see, Alabama, San Diego, Houston, and Miami, and Princeton, Carleton is Friday night, and the last one will be Xavier in Texas. That's a number 2 seed, Texas against number 3. That should be a good game. So there's the Sweet 16. So we've had some upsets. Now it's starting to settle down into the real nitty gritty of the Sweet 16 to go to the Elite 8, which will be not this weekend, the following weekend. So we're marching through March Madness as far as that goes, and as far as that goes and stuff like that. So seeing that Chris is here, let's go ahead and do the dinner report, guys. What did everybody have for dinner last night? I had a very good dinner. I remembered it. I actually had a second plate as far as that goes. What did everybody have for dinner? We're getting close to the top of the hour here. Dinner report? Let's see. Tim Fan had chicken fried rice. Ooh. That's good. Chicken fried rice. Tina had, there's a chicken. Chicken cutlets, stuffed peas. Stuffing and peas. Okay, 2 different things here. Okay. We had shredded, let's see, for Chris Technician, for my dinner report, I had Baconator with fries and cherry cream soda from Wendy's. Ooh, I like that cherry cream soda. And Lady Cat had Irish pub burger with coleslaw at a restaurant. Okay. Ted, if you're still there, if you like to take part, oh, there he is. Fish and chips. Oh, who doesn't like fish and chips? Oh, God. I don't get enough fish. Nobody in the family really cares for fish. Used to have fish sticks when the kids were kids, going through grade school and stuff like that. I love fish stick day and stuff. And but I had the missus made up a great, fantastic. It was like it wasn't a boiled dinner.
It's called dilly pork loin.
What's that?
Dilly pork loin.
What kind of pork loins?
Dill.
Dill?
Dill.
Dill pork loin.
Potatoes and carrots.
Yeah, it was very tasty. She had it in the crock pot. It was very good with potatoes and carrots. And I had a second plate of the shredded. It was very, very tasty. Of course, this past Friday we had a boiled dinner, corned beef with potatoes and carrots. And then Saturday at lunchtime I had a corned beef and Swiss cheese sandwich. And I had the same type of sandwich yesterday to finish off the corned beef. That corned beef is always good at St. Patrick's Day and stuff. So, and I guess this past Friday the Pope made an exception to the people that are Catholic, that you could eat meat on Friday because they're still in Lent. And according to Randy W. Horton, they're getting ready and preparing for Ramadan over there in Saudi. and probably all around the world in that thing. I had kebabs on St. Patrick's Day. Yeah, yeah. We're traditional. Yeah. Oh, I forgot. Yeah, we had cabbage also. We had carrots, potatoes, and cabbage. Yesterday we didn't have the cabbage. We just had the carrots and potatoes with the pork loin, and which was good. Um, and so Randy probably has the week off of work. Yeah, that's true, Chris. And he has a lot of time to play with that new laptop that he has. That looks like it's a good add-on to his repertoire as far as broadcasting here. Let's see, what do we have here? Uh, yeah, you got a new laptop. Aren't you on? You know, you got to be on his broadcasts. You used to be a staple over there. Now you're like a ghost. As far as yes, he got a new Acer laptop. It's loaded out. It has a 1080p camera and the microphone. It works. He took it. Here's the thing. There's no app for Kick, but he used the laptop and he's traveling in his car and he's broadcasting. So he doesn't need an app. He can do it on his laptop. So I didn't watch his broadcast that much. Oh, you don't? You used to be on there all the time. And yeah, matter of fact, I don't see you over there. You used to do. That's where you used to do the dinner report. You know, as far as that goes. So, I usually catch his replays. I caught a little bit of some live stuff this past weekend. We don't. We don't. We too much for. I don't get that. We don't. We him too much for some reason. You don't what, Lady Cat? I don't understand that last statement. Didn't make. Yeah, I don't think it was. We don't. We him too much for some reason. Maybe it's that you don't watch him too much and stuff. You guys used to watch him a lot, so I don't know what's changed there. So, but that's your bag of donuts and stuff, you know, as far as who you watch and whatever, you know. Let's see. On this day back in 1928, Fred Rogers, the musician, puppeteer, writer, producer, and Presbyterian minister who created the host of the television series Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood, was born on this day. So Lady Cat has been drinking, so she's. Oh, the typos. Okay. Oh, you don't watch Randy. You don't watch Randy? Okay. Whatever floats your boat. Let's see. On this day in 1952, the United States Senate ratified a peace treaty with Japan. So the war ended in 45. So it was 8 years later they ratified the treaty. Come on. Let's see. On this day back in 1969, John Lennon married Yoko Ono in Gibraltar near Spain. Um, let's see. Back in 1997, 22 state attorneys settled a lawsuit against the United States tobacco industry, who officially admitted marketing cigarettes to teenagers and agreed to a warning on every pack that smoked. There's still, I think they're still targeting. So as far as that goes, and let's see, what else do we have? Who's this? This is 100 years ago today, the comedian and actor and writer Carl Reiner was born from the Dick Van Dyke Show. Which he created and wrote. I used to watch the Dick Van Dyke, black and white. That was a good show back in the 60s. Um, to the famous comedy bit 2,000-Year-Old Man, Reiner collected 12 Emmys, his 70 plus years in show business. Born in the Bronx, he was the father and actor, director Rob Reiner. I'm not too hip on Rob Reiner. He was the meathead in All in the Family, and best friends with Mel Brooks. Yeah, they work together and stuff. I don't know. Is Carl Reiner still? I don't think if he's 100, I don't think he's still alive. He would have been 101, just like Mr. Rogers. He's not alive either, as far as that goes. But we still, they're alive in our hearts because we watch what they produced, as far as that goes. And let's see. Yeah, he passed away in 2020, so that's 3 years ago. So he was 98 when he passed. Wow. Passed out there in Beverly Hills, California. So as far as that goes. So, all right, folks, that's it looks like that's a wrap. We got through everything this morning as for the what do I call this thing? the title of it. I'm going to the page right now here. Our morning coffee at Twitch broadcast, I think, as it's coming up here on the screen, and as far as that goes. So I will be doing Anchor Morning Audio, or no, it's no longer the Anchor Morning Audio. It's the audio podcast, Fireman Rich audio podcast, morning coffee tomorrow, and yeah, Anchor's no more. So it's I'll be using the phone. I'll be using the Spotify for Podcaster app, which is it's the same app from Anchor. So there's nothing changed there, just a name change, because Spotify owned Anchor, so they're incorporating it all and calling under Spotify. And then we'll be back Wednesday as far as that goes. So let me go ahead and key the outro music so you all have a great one. Yes, have a great first day of spring. Everyone in the chat, and Chris Technician coming in with the Bazanga, Tina coming in with the thank you, Rich. Ciao, bye to all. Tina saying bye to all in the chat. And I want to say thank you again to the chat, because this is, you guys make it. I'm tailing off. I'll admit, I am shirt tailing off of you guys as far as people in the chat. So you make me a success. Okay, we're talking about success, and you're making me overcome the hurdle of just talking to myself in an empty room right now, because the missus is in the next room. All right, folks, you all have a great first day of spring, and enjoy the day. And we'll be back here Wednesday. But between then, I will be doing an a Fireman Rich audio podcast. I gotta get used to saying that. But you all have a great one wherever you may be on this big blue marble. Rich Roberts at Fireman Rich. Over there on Twitter, where I told myself as a social media observer, social media enthusiast. In other words, I just like playing on this thing called the internet. You all have a great one wherever you may be. Live life, have fun. Ciao for now. As always, peace. Take care, folks. Have a great one. Thanks again, guys, in the chat.
Fireman Rich says thank you all for the views and have a great day.